thought we were dead.
Yep, no,
okay.
we're actually alive.
We're not room temperature, so that's a good thing. But actually, this is actually an important segment because we have had a lot of fabricators that have, first of all, told us about this one particular paper, cling spore,
right,
and how important it is for us to have in our line because this extra loop paper supposedly doesn't load at all, and or is extremely resistant to loading and provides an extremely good finish.
right.
And I know with all that kind of knowledge about what the cling spore paper is, a lot of people have wanted to see a comparison with another paper that we've sold an awful lot of.
Our favorite, Yoast abrasives. Mm-hmm. It's great. Now, I see there's a lot of difference between just the look of the paper in general. This one's filled with a lot of holes, and this just has the holes for the Festool pattern.
Correct, which is typical because most papers that people buy for the Festool typically do have the Festool or Bosch or Porter cable, depending on what sanders you're using. They have a matching hole pattern for the pad itself.
Right.
But Yoast has always done something different.
Right. This is a little bit different paper. There's holes all through it, and the dust particles are extracted through the sheet and across the back and into the dust holes on the sander. So it's completely different. It removes the dust very quickly. One thing nice about this paper is the dust does not have to travel very far before it's evacuated. On this one here, it has to travel across the sheet, but this is a non-loading paper, so we can see actually how it works. Actually, we've got a lot of customers using the cling spore. We were asked by many, many customers to bring the cling spore onto our line. We checked into it. It's not up on our website yet, but it probably will be shortly. We're going to see how this test goes because actually this is the first side-by-side comparison that we've done.
Of two German papers, no less.
That's right. They are both German.
This is the German battle. Now, the other thing that's really interesting about this paper, too, that we really want to point out is, and this is what I think catches most fabricators, is you can actually get more than 2 sheets per one in cost. So if this actually works out the way the fabricators tell us it does, and mind you, we've never done this before, so this is really like everything else we do, kind of off the cuff. This is real life. If it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work.
We'll just see
if
where
it does work, or if it at least does as well, then really this would be a better deal money-wise because it's better than a 2-for-1.
But I think the Yoast is going to prove to be a better paper.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I've heard a lot about this cling spore, and I know we have customers who have bought Yoast and have bought cling spore, and they won't go back to Yoast. So this will be an interesting test.
All right, very good. All right, well, I think we're going to start with what grit?
I've got some 220 on here. This is Formica solid surface.
Yes, we want to thank Formica.
Yep,
sending down some product
and they've sent us this, which is a great color to do this with because it's a dark color, so it's going to be an excellent test for both these papers.
Right.
So, you ready to go?
All right, we're going
to sand these just the way that most manufacturers recommend. We'll go 4 times with each grit in different directions each time, so we don't establish a pattern. We'll sand at the same rate. We'll change at the same times. We will treat these papers or these 2 sample pieces and papers identically.
And actually, we're using 5-inch sanders, because this is the only thing we had 2 of the same sanders on the set. Normally
because we gave our other ones away.
Sanders. Yeah, well, they're out on loan. Okay, we ready to go?
Okay, now do you have yours on grind or?
No, it's on random orbit.
You know, I think I have mine on grind.
Well, that's not fair.
No, actually,
see, I'm already going. No, yeah, mine's kind of going all over the place.
No, mine was on random. Oh, I'm sorry.
Not much I can do about that. You got your gain down over there?
Yeah. I mean,
I'll just talk really quietly.
Coming from the transmitter. I really think we need to move his mic down onto his.
Okay.
Just.
Right at his throat. And it was just popping
Okay.
crazy.
I usually wear it down around this neck of the woods somewhere.
It's really weird how these are all over the place.
I know. I thought the thing was on grind because it was like.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't like the way that felt at all.
No, it's really weird the way it.
Put it on the
I usually wear it right about here. Right here.
You want it on the strap? Okay.
Hey, Chris, how you doing? Is this better?
Now, now you want it on the side he's talking to. So he's when you're talking to me, put it over here.
No, because he's usually looking. He's looking towards
Towards me.
Yeah, I'm always talking to John over there.
John.
So you want it on that side over there.
Yeah.
But with my basso profundo voice, you probably.
I could probably tape it to the back wall and get a decent.
Yeah, but then you're gonna pick up.
Weird how these work.
I know.
It's really surprised. I wished I had another piece of trash Rotex.
Now, see, I have mine set differently than you do, John. No, I don't. No, we're the same. We're the same. Okay. Turn yours on for a second. Let me see the pattern the paper makes. Flip yours over. No, that's.
Yeah, see, it's random orbit. See, there's more holes on this side. Random orbit line.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Yep.
Shall I catch up with you once we start back up here, or shall I stay way behind you?
No, it's all right. I'll kind of just wait on you and show how fast this product is compared to yours.
Sure.
But then we'll just let it catch up later.
Oh no, Mr. Bill.
It gets on here, it was spinning down like that way too much.
Okay.
Actually, top,
Very good.
Ken, fire up the grinder.
How's that? Is that better? You like that more?
All right.
What's wrong?
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna tie it on you this time.
Okay, we're doing B-roll now, so it's just Ken's hands at the moment.
Okay.
Go ahead,
See, I'm already faster than you.
Yeah, but I last longer.
It's really weird using these 5-inch sanders. They feel so much different than a 6-inch random orbit does.
Well, see, size does matter.
Yeah. Okay, I'll wait till you catch up there. All right, so now we're going to go diagonally. What's going on here? Did I lose my power? I lost my power!
Retard.
There we go.
I'll wait for you, don't worry.
Okay, all right. There we go. So far, so good.
Okay.
What's your
and
paper look like?
No load at all.
No load at all? No load at all here.
Okay.
All right, good deal.
And it appears, and I'll do a good clean off here.
Here, let me have some of that. By the way, we are not using diff gel.
We aren't?
No, we're not.
Look at that. That's beautiful. You can unscrew that cap and just empty it on there if you want.
No, that wouldn't be right. Okay. All right, so we've removed the debris in between coats, and we're going to go to 320 next.
400,
Why not 320?
because 400 is what I had next. You can go 320. I don't care.
No, I'll go to 400. We want to keep this.
I know
Heads up.
you sound so disappointed.
I know. Nope. Yeah, that's 400. Okay.
That's the other 400.
400.
Okay.
Okay. Now, do we have to dry this off?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
that's right. Your paper will probably fall apart though.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah. Sure. It's grabbing really bad. Is that because of the wet?
Mine's doing really nice.
Come on, I'm already on diagonal. Or are you too? All right. Come on.
Clean living, I'm telling you, that's the difference.
Oh man, look at what happened there.
Yeah, because of water. Had
Oh.
water on these things.
Well, come on, that's not fair.
A lot of things aren't fair.
Well,
Just got to get used to it.
all right.
Stop 1 second.
Okay.
Pick that up. Point that at me. With the bad part. I will get you a cutaway of the bad part.
Yeah, but this really isn't fair.
Oh, I don't know. I had no problem with mine.
Well, with a and yours was wet too.
Yeah.
I mean, man, look at how that glazed over.
No, I mean, I got some loading too. But mine isn't as bad as that.
Okay, all right.
Yours is like concrete, for crying out loud.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that'll be fine if we choose to use.
Yeah, well, at least you have.
Yeah.
Because he picked it up and talked about it and put it back down real fast.
Yep.
So you catch it till
All right, I'll try to do that slower. Okay, so,
Well, just remember. I mean, I know it's a little.
well,
bit
wait a minute, what?
normally on the show because we don't have the second camera to get those cutaways real quick.
Mm-hmm.
can I do mine again? I mean, can we,
cheating.
well, yeah, but I mean, that's making it, that's terrible. Here, let me just try this. I gotta fix that. Okay, there we go. A little bit of loading. It's kind of hard to tell on yours, but you actually don't have any loading on yours. Okay, I've got just a little bit. That's at the 400, so that's good. Let me just check my cord here, though. This is kind of a nuisance. Let me do this. Okay. All right, so I got to wipe this off again. Did you wet yours down yet?
Nope. I'm already done.
It's hard to get it really dry. Now, normally, would you have to, do you think you'd have to actually let it dry in between steps?
Or just wipe it dry a little bit. You want to take a dry cloth.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll get another one here. How come yours is drying so fast?
I'm just not having the
It must be
personal
colder.
problem. I'm just not having the problems that you're
Well,
having.
you know, folks, it's typical, you know. That's because I'm not a seasoned fabricator. Okay, we'll set these aside. What are we going to next?
6, I believe.
Okay, I've got 600. We'll pull off the 4, a little bit of... All right, now mine doesn't have holes in it. Does yours have holes in it there still? Okay, now I don't. Now I've switched over to the SG product, which would normally be used wet or dry, but for right now, let's go ahead and stay dry until you switch over to a wet product.
Okay.
Hold it. Do what?
Let's get few little close-ups on each of those, holding them up, talking about, because they talk about each one individually. Beauty shots, hold them right up against your chest. There you go.
Okay, so this, we need to talk about it?
yeah, just one at a
No,
time.
you don't, because you already talked about it once.
So just Just kind of talk about it and motion with your hands like you were doing
Yeah,
before.
just,
Okay, this is the SG product that we're using now, and this is a foam back paper. I would compare it to maybe like an Abralon somebody might be used to. It's designed to be used wet or dry, and I'm going to leave it dry until you switch over to a wet pad as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you're still using that one.
okay. Now, can you say so? Don't try and interact with John. Don't try and elicit a response from John, because this is going to be your shot.
Okay. I still haven't had any loading yet, so I'm not going to roll over to a wet sand at this point. This is 600. The extra lube is holding up really well. This was my sheet of 400, and really no load on it, although I know you had quite a bit of load on yours, which I was surprised to see that on the Yoast paper. But I'm still going to go 600. I'm going to do it dry. I'll make 2 passes. Now I've had Tom at Wycomico, a fabricator who really used...
You can't go into more than what you did when we were on the wide shot.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
These are beauty shots that are going to be a tight focus when you were talking on the wide shot.
Okay.
So don't expand from what we.
Okay. So can we just stay where we're at, and you
Now
can
we
just
go-
cut?
Now we can go back to the wide shot, and you guys can talk and expand upon everything,
Okay.
And get
Right.
ready to start sanding whenever.
and then get ready to start sanding.
Okay.
Now, this one, you want me to push in on just the two that, when I get down closer, you see just the
Yeah.
two back. Just
Yeah,
the two
when
on
they're,
the top
when they're
top.
actually grinding.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do this time. I'm gonna just go down, lose both of you, and see just both of the tops as you both are grinding at the same time.
Hold the products up, do a medium wide, and talk about the fabricator and talk about the foam back. Basically the same thing you just did with the tight shots.
Okay.
And that way we can play with that.
All right.
And don't forget you had that other sheet that you brought in, the 600.
Yep.
Action.
Tom at Wycomico has really recommended this. Once again, I'm going to go 600.
What's a Wycomico?
I don't know. It's somewhere along a river somewhere. but I know that I know in this case that I'm going to do this still dry. I don't suspect I'll see much loading because my 400 once again stayed really pretty good and clean. So
Right, it did.
let's give it a run and see what
But
happens.
my 600 is perfectly clean.
Yeah, that's about the only thing. You ready?
All right, here we go. Wow. Now you've got a lot more white on yours. Why do you suppose that is?
Well, my dust pickup is probably not as good as yours. I don't think there's any question about that. I still had very little loading on my paper.
Yeah, you're right.
Very little,
I've got really virtually no loading at all.
although you wouldn't on that because it's just a screen.
Okay.
That's only a screen.
All right.
But I think my experience between the two is I know on the SG pads you don't get a lot of life out of those because they tend to deteriorate fairly rapidly.
Yes, I got to admit that I have had customers complain about how fast they do wear out.
So I rather suspect that that it may be that the finer grits may hold up a little bit better. Now at this point, I suspect we can go over to a wet sand.
All right, but now let's back up a second. 600 is where we recommend that customers stop at for a matte finish with the Yoast abrasives.
Correct.
All right, so now don't you think that we need to compare these finishes?
Certainly. Let me wash mine down. I know you washed yours.
Right. I
So-
just wiped mine down with a wet rag, but
Yeah, I mean, I just want to... I haven't found it necessary to wash mine down with a wet rag here in a little bit, but we'll see here. We'll see what kind of comparative finish we have at this point.
okay. Actually, this looks really nice. It is a flat finish, obviously. It's not to a gloss. But now, look at how much richer yours actually looks than this. Well, no, it's,
No, I mean,
it's drying
you gotta
away.
let- you
Okay,
gotta let
no,
the
it's
water
drying
get
away.
out.
All right.
But they look to be, to me, they look to be really uniform. I mean, I think I would say both these at this point are probably, we're about the same.
Okay.
I don't think I'm any better off. I don't think you're any worse off. I think, and as I look at both of these, it looks to me as though we really don't have any swirl marks left behind. So we've had good, thorough sanding. I think we're really ready to go on to the next step. Right
Okay,
at this
but-
point, I would say we're even.
Okay, but we would be at a matte finish at this point.
This is correct.
Three
This would be
steps for
this
both
would-
of us.
This would be a matte finish.
Okay, and I think that's where most people are going to go, but we're going to go on beyond that.
With a darker color, it would be important to do that anyway.
Absolutely. Okay. All right, so the next grid I have available is a 1200.
And I'm at the same thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
You don't spray.
Don't spray.
Okay, just lock it. You back up. I'm gonna come over top and get the shots straight down as close as I can get to see what you're talking about.
Okay.
okay.
Give me a second.
Look how much your particle broke off of that super grit sheet.
How's that, Chris?
Can't really get much definition on that.
Yeah, you really can't. I mean, it's
Let's try this.
Honestly, you might. Yeah,
see?
there we go.
okay. Now there you're getting a sheen.
That's what we want to see.
Okay.
John, you need to stay behind it. So that
Right.
We just kind of, yeah.
Okay. This is a real nice finish here, Ken. Just a little bit of a sheen to it, a little bit of a reflection. I think it's great. Now, one thing that I am noticing, and if we move the camera over to the center here a little bit, I think we're going to pick it up. This black here is actually what you were talking about with the SG product deteriorating a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of your particles broken off of the mesh pad,
Right.
and
So that's going to shorten the life
I
quite a
would
bit.
suspect so.
Okay. All right. Well, still not a problem. All right. Now let's move on over to yours and see what your finish is like compared to mine.
Once again, I think they're fairly uniform. You can see there's a really nice sheen in there. You can actually see the reflection of the tool, and my reflection in. Once again, I think we're pretty much in a dead heat at this point.
Okay. Very good. Then I think we need to move on to the next grit.
Tally ho.
Cut.
Okay. That work, Chris?
Yeah, that worked. Thank you.
All right. I knew you guys were going to talk about how to compare on it.
The what?
I knew you were going to talk about how to compare it, and then once you can mess it up.
Right. No, this is fine. No, we're doing good.
From the compare, so I can get the shot. You see if I come over.
Oh, you had a good shot. The way
No,
you
you
were coming
did.
right
they
in
were
it.
they were fine.
You could see the shines right in. I mean, they looked good.
All right.
Yeah, it was clean.
Now, you gonna want to wet yours down too, or you want me just to wet mine?
Well, we're going to do the same thing to both of them. If you're going to wet it down, I'm going to wet it down.
Hold on, let me get set up here. Give me a second. Reset.
Camera ready?
No, hook it up my zoom.
All right.
Just gotta get smoother zoom. You want faster zooms?
Yeah, I need faster pulls because they're not giving you any time when they.
Okay. I'm just not a. I'm used to doing slow,
Mm-hmm.
You know.
so you can't tell I'm moving. Zoom.
See, but they're used to having a second camera do the B-roll instantaneous,
Gotcha.
so they can, we can compensate for them. They
Perfect.
natter on indefinitely.
I'll pick up a zoom in. No problem.
All right, we set?
Yep.
And action.
Would you be so kind as to spray me down when you're done?
There you go.
Now, how wet does it actually have to be, Ken?
I just need to mist it. That's all.
Okay.
You know, it may need to be that partly through it. We'll wet them again a little bit, but let's start it right here.
Now you have to make sure that it doesn't dry, right?
That is correct.
Boy, I can already see a shine coming up on this.
Look at that slurry that's formed. Nice cutting.
Now, why
from
do
the
you have so
material.
much more than I do as far as water?
You know what? Your pad is sucking it up. Have you got your vacuum still hooked up?
Yep.
Well, you're sucking it up. Disconnect your vacuum.
Ah, there we go. Now mine looks like yours.
Isn't that
feel-
the hair?
I
Isn't that
feel
the
like
brush?
the guy-
Isn't
I
that the
feel
brush
like
you
the
do?
guy-
That's the brush you do on your hair every night, isn't it?
No, actually, this is what I do on the weekends. I stop people at the lights and I do their windows for them. Okay, let's see what we got here.
It's got a real nice feel to it. A little bit more of a shine.
Yeah, now yours is.
Mine's
don't
coming
know.
out beautiful. Boy, I hope
Okay.
yours comes out as well.
All right, now you missed into for another.
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and miss mine. I think.
Did
that
you disconnect your
I-
vacuum?
No, I didn't.
If I think if I were you, I'd disconnect my vacuum.
All right, all right.
you
So, see, I think you were a little light there on purpose to make me look bad.
No, you do well on your own. You ready?
Thanks, Ken.
Are you gonna disconnect your vacuum?
Actually, I disconnected mine, but I forgot. I've got to. This has to now plug into the floor right here.
Yeah, I can do the same thing. Oh man, you're gonna hurt somebody.
Now, can we run? Can we run both of these at the same time?
Yeah, why not? They're small voltage. It's only 115.
Okay, that's right.
You want me to start off with a tight shot of both ends, both flat, and then I'll pull out from there.
Get in your starting position, both of you, there you go.
There.
And bring it out a little bit more water. There we go. We're still
Look at all the water you got. You didn't give
The
me that
same
much
amount.
water.
You got the same amount. What a sissy you are. There
You
you
didn't
go.
give me that much water.
You only missed
Oh,
the
man.
things, man.
All
What are you trying to do? You
right.
trying to make it a swimming pool?
You ready?
Oh man.
All right. Well, I like it nice and wet.
I can't work like this. You know, I just can't do this.
All right, come on.
Excellent.
Looking good. Looking good.
All right, I need another rag.
Now, we're still not picking up a real shine yet.
I don't
I have
know.
to keep getting my glasses on.
You know, I'm starting to.
Well, I don't know. I still think their heads up the same.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much right.
I really think so.
Okay, so I'm pulling this one off,
All right.
and I'm going to my next grit.
Okay, let's get a close
So you
look.
go handheld like I did before.
Yeah.
Get the same kind of shot I did last time.
Actually, why don't we try it from the side?
Side this time? All right.
Yeah, let's do a side.
What side you want from?
Left. Camera left.
Now, are you still on? What? Are you still on Klingspor?
Just no, I've been on the micromesh for a while. After 600, we left. I just didn't know. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to. Let's not murky up the waters.
I'm seeing more
You know what I mean?
shine on Ken's than I am on John's. John's is still looking like a matte finish to the camera.
Oh wow! Look at that. There's quite a bit of difference there.
Let's try moving John's product. Move the Yoast box so that his tablet has something to reflect.
Trying to get out of the light.
Yeah.
I I'm in the light. That's part of your problem. See my shadow?
Yeah. Try from the front corner of the table. Shoot diagonally across them.
Oh man, what a difference! It just makes it look even worse.
Okay, but now come over here and do the same thing.
Shoot from the other corner. Let's see.
Oh man.
It makes it look even worse.
Yeah, that's the
Holy smoke.
Oh, just let it go, baby. Just
Oh,
it
man.
is what it is.
Look at the difference in
It
that.
is what it is.
Come on, it's the same grit. Why is it so much better?
Well, I noticed that Ken was getting more slurry and had more.
Yours is soaking up the water faster.
Yeah. Are we taping yet?
We're always recording.
Oh, okay. I just think that that's amazing, but I think that I can't I can't
Send
say
a copy to
anything.
Peter.
Oh man, holy
Look at the
smoke.
other side. Hang on.
Wow.
I can't hold it.
All right. Yep.
I got you, Walt.
I'm not used to being hooked
All right. So now on my side, my side still looks bad, even if you go from the other light
I know. Look
side.
at the reflection of the bottle and everything in it.
Wow, look at that. Now, can you do? Is mine the same over here?
Oh,
no,
yeah,
it's not.
That's lovely.
It's not. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Well, you're passing me, buddy. All right. Well, Ken was all for bringing the cling spore in. So, I gotta say, so far. But let's continue. Let's continue on up.
All right.
Now, I got a problem
Hold on.
because cling spore doesn't go up to that. So, what are you doing? Cling spore doesn't go that.
It's hard to talk to somebody seriously.
Cling spore doesn't go up that high in grit.
No, they do, but in the extra lube it stops. So to get to the polish, we're actually kind of hybriding this, and we're tossing a little bit of micro mesh in at the high levels.
Okay, now wait a minute. So
But I could have done this. I could have done this with Aberlon.
folks, he's cheating.
I am not.
He's
Look at the
cheating.
finish. The finish tells you all you need to see. Same number of steps.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good to go there.
All right.
Ready?
Well, all right.
Really good.
The monkey poop makes the difference.
Okay. All right.
It's all diff that
Give me
does
some
it.
water. Come on. Give me some water. There's 7, 38, 39, 40, 41. Come on, I'm counting here. I want to make sure you give me the same.
Look at it. You got a swimming pool.
Okay,
there
all
for crying
right,
out loud.
okay.
Look at it.
All
Look at it.
right.
Now watch. All I'm going to do here. See all I'm going to do right here? I'm not going to give myself a swimming
But
pool.
mine sucks up all the water right
Well,
away.
that's because your sandpaper sucks. Mine doesn't.
Oh, come on. Come on now. Let's not.
You ready?
Now, wait a minute. I'm fogging up here. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Oh, I got a lot of water here, man.
Are you feeling it? Are you feeling the burn?
Yeah. Well, you got to make sure that you don't have too little water on as well. All right.
Okay. Here, I use one of my bad rags for this.
I need a dryer rag to, this one will work, I guess. All right, now it's looking a little bit shinier. Oh, what a difference a paper makes.
That's
Yeah, it looks
beautiful.
good. It looks good. I mean, they're perfectly good finishes.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go to the next grit now?
We
Wanna
certainly
take it up
can. We'll
higher?
go to the last one.
All right. let's see, my last one is, what are you going to?
This would be the equivalent of yours. I believe what is about a 2,500,
2,500? All
somewhere
right.
in that area.
All right. Wet me up, buddy. Wet me up. Oh, I'd love to watch you do that. You know that?
Here you go.
No, come on now. No,
Oh,
come
you
on. This is a fair
sissy.
test. You're already ahead of me. Now, come on. If anything, you should be giving me the advantage. I've been telling people for how many years about this product?
Well, Yoast is a good paper.
Yeah,
There's
it
no
is a good
question
paper.
about
It is.
I
It is.
mean,
There's no doubt about it, folks. Yoast is a wonderful paper. We'll continue to offer it, and for those of you that want to continue to use it, we'll have it.
And for those of you who want to step up, we've got Clean Sport.
Now, come on.
Look at the reflection in the camera.
You know, if we're going to do
You ready?
comparisons like this,
Oh,
you
that's because
can't
they're
be
both
so,
wet. That's why they look the
Yeah,
same.
right.
Ready?
Okay, here we go. Come on, don't sand any more than I am.
Nope, same number of passes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I need a dry rag. All right, what do we think now? We'll have to do the light test with it and get that camera over here in an angle, I think.
Cut.
Get this water.
Tell you one thing, that side leaves more of a haze.
What size?
It's leaving, his is, the Ghost is leaving more of a haze.
Yep.
And I think that's what, I just thinking about your reflection. Once it dries, it goes to goes like a haze on it.
It almost milks. It almost looks like it's milking up.
Right.
Oh,
Well, actually,
look.
those.
Oh no, that
Yeah.
mine is brighter. Look at that.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh gosh, yeah. Look how.
Oh, what do you
bright it
think,
is.
folks? I don't know. You think so? I think they
No,
look
look at the definition of my hand in yours. See it?
Yeah. Well, wait. Let me put my hand in yours.
No, that's okay. Go. But I mean, look at the difference. Look at the difference of the reflection in mine. Look at that. Look at my arms going across yours, and my hands in mine. See how much detail there's to my fingers?
Yeah. Well.
Mine's definitely cleaner. I think mine. I mean, they're both good finishes. I
Okay.
just think this is a brighter, little deeper
Okay.
finish.
Now. Well, yeah.
It is. It's just
Yeah,
mine's
yours
just
is-
a
yeah,
brighter finish.
It's a brighter finish.
I mean, they're both good. I don't think a
Right.
customer would object to either one.
Right.
But given
Well,
the same number
yeah,
of
but
steps,
the thing is that not only do you have the same number of steps, you have 1/3 of the cost to do this
Just about.
as you do to do this.
correct.
And that's a problem for me because
Now-
I've been promoting this for years.
Well, but once again, a couple things I will say. One, I will say the Yoast paper was definitely better on the dust pickup.
Yes.
I won't doubt that at all. I
Right.
would say the load was about the same.
Yeah.
I won't say there was a whole lot of difference in load, but I think yours picked up better than mine. However, as far as finish, I think I beat you on finish.
Okay. Okay, let's do that.
Okay, now we need to do that and
Do that whole segment again as a twofer.
okay. Yeah, you're not picking up any difference there.
Difference there.
No.
Yeah.
It's only when you get down.
Yeah, it's low with the lights.
Look at that, though. My goodness.
Oh man, look at the difference in the how clear the lights are. Stand back here, Ken. Look at how clear your lights are.
Yep.
And look at how milky mine are.
Yep. big. I told you, there's a big difference. I mean, the micro mesh and the cling spore together.
Take it from the other corner too.
Now we don't know what the cost is on the micro mesh though. I know the cling
Right.
spore. I know the cling spore
Right.
represents a substantial savings, but I cannot guess that micro mesh, because once again, a huge difference is that SG paper jumps to $210 a sheet.
Yeah, that's right.
In the 6-inch,
Right.
I think in the 5-inch, it's is it $1.80 something or something
Yeah.
like that?
That's good. Okay. So back to a medium wide, two shot, and have you guys talk about your comparison again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's cool, 'cause you got a lot to cut around with it.
Yeah.
You know my old saying, a blind man would be glad to see it.
That's right.
Now from out
Yeah.
here, this position, you come out here and look at it from here, and it's like night and day. See the haze?
Yeah, mine's much
Yep.
cleaner.
You see
Mine's
Yeah.
the
much
haze
cleaner.
on there?
Yeah. Wow.
You're off center there, Wally.
Yeah, I'm not. I gotta refocus too.
If I had a football, I'd spike it in your face right now.
Actually, I was kind of just, I'm glad it's nighttime out because there's no crows out. I think I would be eating crow. I
but there's a
definitely think-
polecat.
Yeah. There's no comparison. What we've done is, and you can't see it here, but we've stepped back, and the studio lights up there are crystal clear in this side. And over here, it's like, the commercial for, what's that stuff that peels away? Claritin?
Okay, I
Claritin
believe
Clear,
you.
whatever. Okay, you know that commercial where they peel away the film and it's crystal clear? That's the difference. This is peeled away, this is not. So the Yoast paper, up through a mat, I think did the same job, without a doubt.
Without
okay?
a doubt, yeah.
The big difference is the Yoast paper versus the cling spore is 3 times the money.
Yeah, yeah. I think they'll deliver the same finish. Once again, I think the Yoast is better on the dust pickup. I won't argue that point.
Right.
But in this case, as far as performance in the finish it delivered, I don't think that had any bearing because, especially once we kicked it over to a wet finish, I just left you in the dust.
Yeah, you did.
No pun intended,
Literally,
of course.
yeah, you
but
did,
but I
yeah.
mean, this finish is gorgeous,
It
and
is.
I can only imagine that there are some people that make finishing products out there for polishes that won't be happy to see this. But no, this isn't as nice as, let's say, Danny's polishing system.
Oh, we're
which
not-
would
we're
blow
not- we're
this
not
out
even-
of the
we're not
water.
even comparing
But as far
it
as
to
paper to
Danny's.
paper,
Right.
I'll tell you
yeah.
what, I don't see why I wouldn't be more than happy to
I
recommend
still like
Cling
Yoast,
Spore.
folks.
Well, Yoast
No,
is a
it
great
is.
paper.
It's
I
a great
wouldn't
paper.
argue it.
It
but
really
it's
is.
just
It really is.
better finish for about a third the cost.
It's like anything else, though. When something else comes along, we didn't know about the cling spore while we were selling the Yoast. And,
It was our customers that told us. It was
yes,
you guys.
Right. And I think you'll see cling spore on our website very soon. No doubt about it. And we'll be letting
But we're
people
still
know.
offering both.
We're
We
still
still got
offering
Cling
both.
Spore
Exactly.
because,
Right.
Once again, I'm going to concede the dust pickup was definitely better with the Yoast with the vac.
Yeah, but you know what? I'd rather have a little bit more dust and a little better finish.
And spend less money.
And spend less money. Okay, there you got it, folks. We did our first comparison side to side.
And we were surprised.
Yeah, we were surprised. I'm surprised especially because I'm surprised. That's all.
Now, who was it that brought in Cling Spore? There we go.
Yes,
Thank you very
Ken.
much.
Yes, Ken. You're welcome.
But anyway.
All right, folks. Good night. Thanks for joining us. Hope this tells you what it told us, and we hope that you'll just continue buying stuff from us. We appreciate it.
And we'll see you at allabouttools.com live.
That's right. Allaboutttoolslive.com.
Something like that.
Yes. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Cut.
You gonna come out and get that shot?